am Justo Melendez Vega. What you are about to witness will completely end and reveal a 4,500-year triple mystery and more, as well as to change our present history on electricity, the pyramids, and the Sphinx. From simplicity to magnificence is the ultimate electricity, the pyramids, and the Sphinx solution, simple solution. But not before sharing with you these two quotes from these very important persons in history. Okay. Our journey begins at the near Nile River at Saqqara. Please notice the water level during these times. It was very it was higher than it is today. These are some what we are going to talk about are these. Precisely at the River Nile, this person experienced or witnessed the power of an electric eel. Obtaining this information, he transported or relayed the information to the dynasty at that time of the Djoser at the temple of Hathor at Dendera. From this information, the architects then invented an electrical device with the capability of producing electricity and also storing and using it for different utilities then. This right here is the temple of Hathor, where everything begins. And it's all about this. When experts were shown this, there are two present theories, and one is that they are light bulbs. And the other theory is that it's the birth of the universe. And that's where the error happens. Because the reality objective of this apparatus is that what they really believe to be light bulbs are in reality living habitats for an electric eel, abundant at the Nile River, and very powerful. What they say is a lotus flower is just the plug with a wire coming through that is attached to the electric eel, which is the primary power sending unit, and it travels, the electricity travels through the wire to a jet pillar or voltage regulator. Then that's the voltage regulator, the jet pillar, to this 4 light bulb chandeliers. Please notice the characteristics and the insulation of this wiring, because we are going to need it later. The battery is, as you can see, is grounded, and so is the chandelier. It is again. The method they had to, for this device to be activated was like this. It was all caused by intimidation by this person right here, who is using kind of an electric eel costume. And it's on front of the electric eel right here in its habitat. He's holding in his hands 2 metal knives that, when stricken, will produce the noise, irritating noise for the biological power source, causing the biological power source to become irritated or act, sending like this the power to the system. And here's another photo where you could better see the costume on the person. If I see something like that in front of me, I'll discharge too. So now they had the whole circuit, and they could well, charge their batteries. These are some of them found at location. For example, that's the Baghdad battery. So, and these are SISTRUMs. I will talk about them probably more later. These are derived from the first electrical device or biological power plant. For the record, at that time the wheel existed, and here is an example on location where this all begins. You can notice it is an Egyptian wheel, and it's right on location at the Dendera Hathor temple. Not only that, there are also on location gears, and here's some of them. These are gears right on location where that wheel is. You can notice. Okay. That's the water transport to the pyramid from the Nile. when the water level was higher. So we ask ourselves, what are the pyramids? Well, it's simple. The simple, excuse me, the answer for that, simple answer for that, is that the pyramids are just a progression, an advancement for more capacity and production of the prior art, which is this, the device that was successfully completed the whole circuit. And here is the step pyramid. The step pyramid is believed to be the first one in history. And on this photo at the center is the chamber. It is the living environment for the electric eels. And where this plug right here is located, there used to be a shaft, probably a copper shaft, going all the way to the top with the light power. Here's another view of the chamber inside the step pyramid. Here's the plug that would have been removed. Somebody plugged that in. And here's a view of the step pyramid inside with the shaft on it. I'm coming with from the chamber, the power chamber, to the top. Yes, and the step pyramid, it's only a one power sending unit plant, electrical plant. As you can see right here, it would be this one. Here's the chamber again. And that shaft would have gone all the way to the top with water coming out of the cavities around and draining, so as to cool out the living environment for the power sending unit. This is a capacitor, and we will talk about it and how it works, and with just for reference. And for every power sending unit chamber, you will need one of these. It's like a voltage regulator, you can call it, or a capacitor. This again is the step pyramid. Right here. Okay. This would have been charging stations, battery charging stations. And here, what is shown is one of the electrical outlets that would have been directed to the charging stations on front from different directions. Coming out of the pyramid. I'll show you some different pyramids with different sending power units. For example, this one has one, as you can see. One. Okay, the red pyramid contains two power sending units, and so it does the bent pyramid. Now, the Khufu pyramid, or Cheops pyramid, contains 3 power sending unit chambers. So what we have is that the pyramids, they had complications with erosion coming from the inside out, and due to the constant large volume of water, because they had a system like a radiator system that would have been working all 24/7. It was a cooling system, and it did preserve the living environment or habitat for the electric eels. And here we can see the damage that corrosion caused to the structures. By the way, these are each one of them, and they were one power sending unit. And what happened is that here's another example of the corrosion, the erosion, the erosion caused by the high volume of water used and humidity inside of them. It's another example. By the way, the pyramids, they were constructed because of this, and many years of use, they were constructed in succession. Here is the bent pyramid, which is a two power sending unit, as opposed to the step pyramid. So this one is an advancement from 1 to 2 power sending units, more production. Here's one of the capacitors. Here's one for the red pyramid, one for the bent pyramid, but both of them have two chambers. See, for example, this is the bent pyramid, and here you can see the two chambers, two capacitors. Here, this is the red pyramid, and you can notice the damage or decay because of the same reason, erosion. And the red pyramid had two chambers, two power sending units. Here are the capacitors. Again, this is found at the red pyramid, and it's one of those electrical outlets. Like this is it right here, an electrical outlet.